So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Gone. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Goff now looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack, I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jarnell Mooney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Lions nothing. Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, gone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
From the midfield stripe. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And 2.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Bring it. Bring it.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Montgomery, and he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Call it a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll run here with Swift. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Goff now to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Play action. Here's Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Now Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The ball carrier.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. 30. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
Points out of it. I know that a great play for that defensive unit.
He is good.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Alex Anzalone just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
18-yard line.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
A gain of 14. First down, Detroit.
Now gone. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And down inside the 15 he goes. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
First down.
On first down, it's gone. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now it's gone off the bootleg. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, there'll be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd, gone. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
For a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They run. Montgomery. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
26-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jimmy Graham, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Bears will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21, Lions 7. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas to kick it away. Returning it, Johnson. solid return. Pretty start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They are going for it. Gone. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Now a play fake here on first down. Now he's flushed out left, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. They're going to look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Allen Robinson, incomplete.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And now it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. I'm coming after you.
The final shot before break here. Gone. He's going to let one fly for Tate. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Rolling to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 3 yards the game there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
His pass caught in the 4. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gay's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
A shotgun snap for Gong. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14.
Makes the score Bears 27, Lions 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pettis now on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Pettis on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. Open man here, Sims complete. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
At the 29-yard line.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. after the sack on first down. Goff. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Complete to DeAndre.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores.
17.
And they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. But they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And he's into the clear. The 30, 20, 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
I know he might be a little winded after that previous long run, but now you're in goal-to-goal situation. That changes what you do defensively, and it worked for them on that play.
Maybe trying to reward him after that long run. We'll see if they go back to him again on the ground. On second and goal, Goff looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Third down and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jamal Williams. His first touchdown of the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
It is good. Makes the score Bears 27. Lions.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's caught by Montgomery. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now after the holding call, here's second and 20.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. We got it. Mike, 58, the Mike. 19, right. And 58 is the Mike. 58 is the Mike.
They'll drop the throw. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, fourth quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. And he's doing that in this game.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Room here to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be third.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on third down.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Out to his left. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Eluding the pressure right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year, as the Bears push further out in front. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. Now this time he'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Bears 35, Lions 21. Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And it's now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 3rd down. Now Goff. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
First down, Lions.
They go play action here on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 41, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his third interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Michael Brockers able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Just like that. Just like that.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Bears, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home.